Did you know the newest lineup of 2026 cars is rewriting the rulebook on what we expect from performance, tech, and design? One of these cars claims it can outlast competitors by nearly 100,000 extra miles. Another brings luxury features you'd normally only see in vehicles twice the price. And one fan favorite? It's making an unexpected comeback that no one thought was possible. But here's the real question. Out of the Lancer EVO, the Palisade, the Accord, and even the Chevy SS350, which one is truly worth your money in 2026? Stick around because the answer might surprise you. The 2026 car market is already shaping up to be one of the most competitive we've seen in years, and a few familiar names are stepping back into the spotlight. Take the Mitsubishi Lancer EVO, a legendary performance machine making waves with whispers of its long-awaited comeback. Then there's the Hyundai Palisade, a family-friendly SUV that's been steadily gaining a reputation for delivering luxury at a price point most rivals can't match. Add in the always reliable Honda Accord, a sedan that's been a go-to choice for American drivers for decades, and you start to see just how diverse the 2026 lineup really is. And if that wasn't enough, the Chevy SS350 is returning to remind us that raw muscle still has a place in today's market. What makes this mix so exciting is that each of these cars isn't just competing on specs, they're competing on identity. They represent completely different lifestyles, from track day thrills to daily comfort, from affordable practicality to nostalgic power. But here's the big question. With so many options, which one actually delivers the best value in 2026? That's exactly what we're about to find out. Now that we've set the stage, let's get into what makes these 2026 cars truly stand out. Because while names like Lancer EVO, Palisade, Accord, and Chevy SS350 sound familiar, what's hiding under the hood and inside the cabin tells a whole new story. Let's start with the Mitsubishi Lancer EVO. Fans begged for its return, and Mitsubishi listened. This time, the EVO blends its rally-bred DNA with modern tech. Imagine a car that still grips corners like it's glued to the road, but now adds hybrid assistance to push performance beyond what the old models could dream of. The aggressive front fascia, bold hood vents, and sleek LED signature lights scream speed, even when parked. But here's the catch. Purists might feel the new EVO trait some rawness for refinement. The question is, does that balance make it a better daily driver or a softer icon? Next up, the Hyundai Palisade. Once just the big SUV from Hyundai, it's now a serious rival to premium brands. Step inside, and you're greeted with quilted leather seats, ambient lighting, and tech usually reserved for luxury crossovers costing twice as much. A massive infotainment screen stretches across the dash, paired with a crystal-clear digital cluster. For families, it offers space that doesn't feel cramped even on long trips. But don't mistake its comfort-first vibe for softness. It comes with advanced driver assist systems and towing power that puts pressure on rivals like the Ford Explorer and Toyota Highlander. Still, some critics argue its fuel economy could be better. Will that trade-off matter to buyers who want luxury without breaking the bank? Then there's the Honda Accord, a name that practically defines reliability. The 2026 Accord doesn't try to reinvent the wheel, but it sharpens every edge. The exterior now wears a more athletic stance, with slimmer headlights and a bold front grille that feels upscale. Inside, Honda focused on simplicity, clean lines, physical controls where you want them, and upgraded materials that finally push the Accord into near-luxury territory. Under the hood, buyers can choose between a fuel-efficient hybrid and a peppy turbocharged engine, giving the Accord both brains and brawn. But here's the interesting part. While competitors push futuristic gimmicks, Honda bets that timeless dependability will keep customers coming back. Will that strategy work in a market obsessed with flashy features? And finally, the Chevy SS 350. If the Evo whispers about performance, the SS 350 yells it at the top of its lungs. This is muscle, plain and simple. A throaty V8 growl, aggressive stance, and retro styling cues tie it directly to its heritage. On the road, it feels unapologetically American. Raw power, rear-wheel drive fun, and enough torque to make every green light feel like a drag race. But here's the twist. While it thrills enthusiasts, its gas mileage and limited practicality may hold it back in an era where efficiency is king. Still, for drivers who value soul over stats, the SS 350 could be irresistible. Each of these cars brings something bold to the table: performance, comfort, reliability, or nostalgia. But which one manages to balance its strengths without being dragged down by weaknesses? And perhaps more importantly, which of these is actually worth your hard-earned money in 2026? And here's where things get really interesting. The moment where numbers on a spec sheet finally meet the real world. On the test track, the Lancer Evo showed us why its return matters. That hybrid-assisted punch rockets it from 0 to 60 in under 4.5 seconds, while its razor-sharp handling makes every corner feel like a rally stage. It's fast, it's modern, but it's also smoother than the old Evo, leaving us torn. Has it gained maturity or lost some of its wild edge? Meanwhile, the Hyundai Palisade delivered a surprise of its own. Sure, we expected comfort, but what we didn't expect was just how quiet and composed it feels at highway speeds. Triple sealed doors, active noise cancellation, and cushioned suspension make this SUV feel more like a luxury cruiser. Families will love it, but here's the twist. Push it harder, and it still manages a confident ride, showing it can handle more than just grocery runs. The Honda Accord? It proved exactly why it's been America's trusted sedan for decades. The hybrid version returned a jaw-dropping 50 miles per gallon in our real-world test, all while feeling planted and responsive on winding roads. It's not flashy, it's not loud, but it's dependable, efficient, and surprisingly fun when pushed. And that, in many ways, is its biggest flex. But then came the Chevy SS 350. The instant you hit the throttle, the cabin shakes with raw V8 thunder. It's dramatic, it's thrilling, it's addictive. Yet, when we pulled up to the gas pump, reality hit hard. Single-digit MPG when driven aggressively. It's a car that delivers spine-tingling excitement, but also forces you to ask, is that thrill worth the trade-off in today's world? And that's the turning point. Because now it's not just about which car looks best on paper. It's about which one truly fits the lives of real drivers in 2026. So the question becomes, which of these four deserves to be called the smartest buy of the year? Let's break it down.